Hey, what's up everyone? Zach here. I've been getting a few questions over on Instagram about what gear I'm currently using to shoot the photos and videos that I'm producing. And so I figure now is as good a time as any to do a what's in my bag video for the end of 2023 going into 2024. And this is also my everyday carry video. There's things that I never leave my house without. It doesn't matter if I'm going on a date, if I'm going to work, if I'm going on a hiking trip, if I'm going to my parents' house. I never leave my house without this gear and this German Shepherd that's below me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So from the outside in, we'll start with the backpack. So this is the McKinnon Camera Pack 25 liter. You can find this over on Nomadic's website. It's nomadic.com. And I've had this bag for, I think since it came out. This is obviously by Peter McKinnon's collaboration with the company Nomadic. If you turn it around, it's got the famous pirate embossed in the foam back here. It's a really comfortable bag. You can use it to hold water bottles, tripods. It's got these straps if you want to like clip a tripod in or a water bottle or whatever. And it's got that on both sides. It's got a top pocket here. And usually this is where I'll put my camera. I'll give you a look in there. That's where I usually put my camera, but my camera is on the tripod right behind y'all. So, or right in front of me, I mean. And in here, I just have a SanDisk SSD. I use this to store all of my current projects. It's a 1 terabyte SSD. Anything that is not on this is on my home storage server, which is behind me to the left. Outside of that, I have a little Peak Design multi-tool with a small and large Allen wrench on it, along with a smaller Allen wrench on the end of this thing. It's kind of hard to see. It's not going to focus because it's looking at my face, along with a little screwdriver. That's what I usually keep in my top pocket because I'm always grabbing that multi-tool and I'm always grabbing that solid state. So I'm going to put this bad boy, zip this bad boy up, put it on its back, and let's open it up. So one thing I love about this bag is that it opens from the back. I've used different bags before. I have some Peak Design bags in my closet, and those bags are good for certain seasons of my life and certain applications. But the bag that I prefer to carry most of the time is this McKinnon Camera Pack 25 liter. And one of the main reasons is it opens from the back. So I can show up to photo shoots and unwrap it, open it up, and I can access all of my gear easy. Before I actually open up the bag itself, I also want to show you it does have a laptop slot if you want to store a laptop. I always carry a 16-inch M1 MacBook Pro. It's a fully loaded MacBook from 2 years ago. I haven't really found a reason to upgrade, but I just wanted to show y'all that. If you have a 16-inch laptop and you're worried about it fitting inside of this backpack, you don't have to worry about that. So once I open up this bag, I'll go from back to front. You have some pouches here. In these top pouches, I have a multi-tool also by Peter McKinnon. I have, or Pete's Pirate Life, his sub company. I have a little tool or a little adapter here to attach the solid state drive from the back of my Ninja 5 monitor to my Mac. I have a USB-A to USB-C adapter. I have a SD card to USB-C adapter. I have some ear protection because I record and photograph a lot of firearms related content, and so there's a lot of loud noises. Got to protect my ears. And then at the bottom, I just have my MacBook Pro charger with the MagSafe cable over here. And then on this side, I have a USB-C to USB-C cable, a USB-C to lightning cable, a 30-watt power brick, and a Apple Watch MagSafe charger. So that's all that. And then if we're looking straight at the bottom of the bag here, I have a large camera cube, also from Nomadic, specifically designed for the 25-liter bag. And I will see if I can show you that. Has all of my stuff in there. I'm going to take it out one by one so I can show it to you. On the lens side of things, in my bag that I always carry with me, I have a 50 millimeter f1.2 G Master lens. By the way, I shoot on Sony. And then I have a G Master 24-70 f2.8 lens, also obviously Sony. The body that I shoot on is a Sony A1, and then I have a like half cage on it from Small Rig. And then anytime that I'm doing videos where I'm actually sitting and talking to the camera, I usually put an Atomos Ninja 5 on top of the camera so that I can preview how the shot looks so that I know that it's being shot the way that I want it to. So if I keep going, I have my favorite shotgun microphone. This is the Sennheiser MKE 400. I love this, this shotgun mic. I just got it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I replaced the old Rode Video Mic Pro from like 3 or 4 years ago. Really like this mic. It performs really well even when it's windy or noisy outside. And yeah, I use it all of the time. Anytime that I'm not using a lav mic like that's on my shirt right now, I have this set up on my camera, which is perfect for the run and gun type shooting that I do. So if we keep going down the pack, so here I have the DJI mics. So this is actually what I use to shoot all of my videos, whether it's professional or here at home. I always use these mics. I wire people up with these little packs here. And I also connect lavalier mics like you see on my shirt directly to the wireless packs. And I really like this. It's a really amazing solution if you want to record good audio and you want it to be portable. It's like a large AirPods case so that it charges all your stuff for you. So if we keep going down, here I've just got some lighting. So this is an aperture light. I forget which model. Let me see if I can, if it says it anywhere on here. I don't think it does. If I can find this, I'll link it in the description. But essentially, this is just a little light that I can use to light subjects. I shoot in a lot of dark environments, whether it's like a dark coffee shop or maybe the place where I'm shooting doesn't really have the best temperature lights. I'll pull this out and I'll attach it to my camera. I have a little threaded mount on the bottom so that I can put it into a cold shoe mount on top of my camera. And I'll use this to supplement any lighting that I'm at shooting location-wise. So I'll put that in here. And then in the middle of my pack, I just have 4 of these cases, and these are all ND filters from a company named Moment. If you want to go look at their stuff, it's just shopmoment.com. And this is an 82 millimeter 2 to 5 stop variable ND filter. This is also a variable ND, but this is 6 to 9 stop for 82 millimeter. And then here, these are the same filters, but 72 millimeter for my 50 millimeter lens. 72 millimeter is the distance around the front element, not the millimeter of the lens. For my 50 millimeter lens, the front element is 72 millimeters for the thread. And so I have the same ND filters in that size as I do for my 16 to 35 and 24 to 70. And by the way, the lens that I'm looking at right now attached to my camera is the G Master 16 to 35. I love that lens. I've been using it for pretty much everything because I just got it. Anytime that I get a new lens, I find an excuse to use it for everything, even if there's a better lens for the job at the time. So if we keep going down the pack, here I just have a DJI pouch that I just have miscellaneous things in it. So I have cables for my gimbal whenever I'm running the DJI gimbal. And then I have also, this is where I'll keep like miscellaneous cables. Like this cable here is attached to the Sennheiser MKE 400 shotgun mic. The reason I leave this attached to the shotgun mic is because there's a threaded attachment. So the headphone jack actually screws in to the Sennheiser. But if it didn't do that, I would always detach it and I would put it in this pack. I also have another cable attached to the camera going to the DJI transmitter. And whenever I'm not using that cable, it's in this little pack. And so I just use this to keep things organized and not rolling around inside my pack. And then here I have some lavalier microphones. These are like 30 bucks a piece and they are made by Full Time Filmmaker. If you're not familiar with them, search them here on YouTube and you'll see that they have a channel loaded with just a bunch of resources for videographers and creatives in general, people in the video industry, to better make films and videos. And one of the things that they sell on their store are these lavalier microphones, which are pretty amazing solutions for the price that they cost. Again, I said they're like between $20 and $30. They come with a lot of like neat add-ons. Like if you want to attach this to your phone, it comes with adapters for that. If you want to attach it to a camera, it's got adapters for that. Comes with a few microphone covers and some other things that I'm not familiar with, but I just roll with the microphones themselves inside of this little pouch, and I always carry two of them with me, one for each of the transmitters that's inside of the DJI microphone. And I really think that that is it. That is the entirety of what I carry daily. If you look behind me, I have another G Master 35 millimeter lens. It's a prime lens back there, but I really don't use that as much now that I'm using the Sony 16 to 35 lens. So that is what I'm rocking on a daily basis currently. I get a lot of questions about that on my Instagram. So if you ever have questions about your gear, what you're using, if you have questions about what you should use to be shooting certain things, I would be happy to help answer any questions that you have. And yeah, well, anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video format. I plan to get back to brand strategy related content pretty soon. However, I like making videos about just creativity and videos and photos in general because I really like to get back to basics and remember why I like to do things in the first place. I was amassing gear and collecting things and obsessed with backpacks and all of that stuff long before I got paid to do this stuff. And so I just want to share this passion with all of you. So if you have any questions about the gear, the creativity, if you have questions about how to get clients, how to talk to clients, if you have a deal that is pending and you need help making it go through, shoot me a comment, show me the scenario, give me information, and I will help you as best as I can because I've been where you are and I'm gracious and thankful that I get to do what I do, which is brand strategy, photography, videography, design, all that stuff for a living. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you stopping by.